Oh,
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Dead Funny Podcast. I'm your host, Chris, joined today by my co-hosts, Kelsey, JoJo, and James. Woot.
Hey, everybody.
hi.
Big deal going on with this podcast. This podcast episode number 99. The reason why this is a big deal is because when this comes out, we will officially be 3 days away from the 2-year anniversary of Dead Funny. Super fucking excited. We'll actually be recording podcast episode 100, another big milestone, on the day of the anniversary. So I guess we'll talk more about the anniversary then because we'll record it that day. So I was like, James pointed out last night, he's like, are you sure that the anniversary wasn't like a different day? I'm like, no, I'm pretty positive that it was October 1st.
Oh, no. My wedding anniversary. You're going to want to record that on my wedding anniversary when I would much rather be hanging out with my husband. I might not be on for that one.
Haha.
You don't have to be there.
Thank you. I won't be there. I will be hanging out with my husband, everybody.
There we go.
We just make episode 100 all about Kelsey's wedding.
Oh,
Got
God.
some pictures around.
It would be even better. It would be even better if it's like we didn't have Kelsey, but Scott was on. It's just swapped.
Scott's not here.
Kelsey's like, I
not
took
here to
off.
hang out with Scott. Scott decided to show up in her place. We don't know what the fuck Kelsey's doing.
Oh man, that would be hilarious. But anyways, so yeah, we've got a lot of milestones coming up. A lot of things to be proud of. Like I said, we've got 2-year anniversary October 1st for those of you who don't know. And then, like I said, 100th podcast coming out soon. It'll be the next one. And then also on the 2-year anniversary, we're going to be launching our first ever attempt at Dead Funny merch, which is going to be awesome. Super excited. I've test tried the majority of the products at this point, put them through the wash, put them through the whole ringer, all good to go, and everything still looks as good as it did when I first opened it. Yes.
Did you actually put them through a ringer? You're on here talking about how you're putting our merch through a ringer, so I want to know, did you actually put it through a ringer?
This is why they tell you not to start business with your friends. This is it right here.
Because then you want to punch them in the face.
Example A. I used to like Kelsey. About 2 years ago, our friendship started going south. I don't know what it is that started it, but about 2 years ago.
And it's just been the worst since then.
Oh,
no hope.
Oh. One of the funniest things that I will say, though, that I like about James now being on the team is, like, anytime I piss him off, he threatens me with leaving Dead Funny.
Yeah, I sent in my resignation letter the other night.
Yeah, the other night I made him so mad because he just wanted to be imposter while we were playing Among Us, and he kept talking about the fact that he kept dying first. And so, like, he stuck with me because he thought he was safe and I was the imposter, so I killed him immediately, right off the bat as soon as the game started. He literally just said, I can no longer work in this kind of hostile environment. It's my 2 weeks notice. You could take this and go fuck yourself.
Oh my god, that's
I
amazing.
was trying not to laugh as I'm the imposter running around and streaming because it popped up and I just read it and I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
That's amazing.
Oh my god. It was so fucking funny. Oh man.
James leaning into that emotional manipulation nice and hard. He knows his worth. He's going to get everything for it. It's genius. I approve, by the way. Well done. That's how you get promoted around here.
Man, Kelsey's setting some dangerous standards for new hires. Jesus Christ. Woo. And just threaten Chris.
Office, and people are going to show up and like threaten you, and they're going to be like, that's how I get promoted, right? And you're going to be like, no, get the fuck out.
So who did you have to hurt to get to your position, Kelsey?
I will never tell. But I have a lot of power, and we'll leave it there. I don't.
Well, if I'm not on the next podcast, guys, you know why.
Oh, man. But that's going to be a weird one because James and Kelsey will both be missing.
It's cool, just
But Scott will be here.
Yeah, but Scott will be here. So we traded in both of them and we got Scott.
Can we just make that our 100th episode is just Scott flipping a table?
Dude, I'm telling you.
I can ask him if he'd be willing to record a clip of that. I don't think he's going to.
I don't think he's going to.
Do you have a flippable table?
Yes? We've got a couple. He could flip multiple tables at once. It would be weird.
It would be satisfying though. Just big ass table, boom. I want like hard wood. I want to hear.
I would
BAM!
also point out that none of the fans are asking for a video of Scott flipping a table. Like, nobody gives a shit about Scott flipping a table.
No one gives a shit about Scott flipping a table, but there were like 5 comments about we need Scott on an episode now. Like, so they don't care about him flipping a table, but they want a Scott podcast at this point. So I was like,
They just want him to show up so they know who he is.
He's like, hi, okay, bye.
Yeah, that's exactly. He'd be like, hi, I hear you wanted me here. Hi.
Oh man, that's great. But so super excited about something. I kind of wanted to go ahead and get a little bit of the buzz out now. But obviously we're going into October. At the point that you're watching this, we'll be like right around the corner of October. So going into October, and you guys know here on Dead Funny, we like to do a lot of spooky content for October. You know, get the blood pumping a little bit. So we have a new show that, thanks to James, looking forward to find us a scary game, because he has definitely been putting in the work on this, to find a scary game for the Dead Buddy series. He landed on I can never remember the name.
I can't pronounce it.
I don't even know what the fucking name is. Oh my god!
You guys been recording this like crazy. You don't know what the name of this game is?
I know the name. I can't pronounce it.
Phasmovia.
The Fear of Ghosts.
I don't know. Phasmophobia. Phasmo phobia. Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia, sure.
Okay. Just make sure I'm getting it right. Anyways, it's the fear of ghosts. It's actually the fear of ghosts. There's also called something else where it's like spectral phobia or something like that, which is another word for it.
Yeah,
but they use
phasmophobia. That's exactly how you say that. That one's not that complicated.
All right, Kelsey, I'm stupid. I get it, all right?
No, you're great. You put in work. I'm judging Chris.
Whatever. I was trying to remember it without looking it up. Anyways, and then I had to finally look it up to get the fucking name. So, Phasmophobia, fear of ghosts. It is a ghost hunting game, right? This game is really fucking good for $13. Like, oh my fucking god. So, it literally uses your actual microphone. So whenever you're in the house and you're using like Spirit Box or doing EVP sessions to actually talk to ghosts, it'll actually pick up what you're saying and the ghost can respond back to what you ask them. It's insane how accurate some of this shit is. Like, absolutely mind-blowing. They've got Ouija boards, all this other shit. It's fucking nuts. And man, is it scary as shit, because the ghosts kill you. If you piss them off too much, they will just straight up kill you. Like, they don't care. I've died multiple times. James has died multiple times. We've had some good scares, good clips. I know I sent one of Kelsey that she fucking loved. Yeah.
Love.
Yeah, we've had some really great times playing this fucking game. So we're going to be doing that. Super fucking pumped for it. Like I said, once again, got to give a round of applause to James on that one. He's the one that found the game, because I had been looking and couldn't find shit. And it was like a game that I found that I thought was really cool, and I sent it, and then it was like, oh god damn it, it's one player. And then from there, I think is where you ended up finding that one. And yeah, we've had a lot of fucking fun playing it. I do want to put out there, we've had certain sessions, so it's going to be a little wonky. There might be an episode or two where instead of it's like both of our perspective, it might just be one person's perspective, because we had some issues with internet and someone would stop streaming or something. And so therefore we also didn't think about the fact that, oh, we should just record if we're not streaming, so that way we could still keep the content. So we've had some sessions that were so fucking good, because I don't want to put an episode out. It's going to be 30 minutes. It's like 25 of it is us walking around looking for a ghost, and the last 5 minutes is like, all right, well, we give up. Cool. Because we sat down and recorded for like a solid 2.5 hours. And we recorded 5 episodes, and all 5 episodes are ass. Every single one of them are terrible.
Yep.
Every single one of them. It takes that long to find a ghost, or because sometimes the ghosts aren't aggressive. Sometimes they're just kind of like, we're gonna just flick the fucking lights all day. Because like the guy lets you know, like whenever you're in your ghost hunting headquarters truck and getting all your equipment, it's like, this ghost is super aggressive, so be careful. Or this ghost is more of a shy ghost, and it just likes to flip the lights, and you gotta anger it to get it out. So then you gotta really like stay in there, and it's like, we're not popular enough to upload an hour-long video and someone like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this. Like, it's just not, it's not real. So 30 minutes where I was shooting at. When we first played this game and we didn't know what we were doing, easily some of the best content we've had. Some of the best content we've had. So I'm not going to give away anything here, but there's some scary shit. There's some shit that's going to blow your mind. Like, it blew our minds as it was happening. And they actually just fixed a bunch of bugs. And one of the things that they added to the spirit box that ghosts wouldn't respond to is if you talked about like being hurt or anything, or if the ghost was going to hurt you. They actually added that to the spirit box now. So now you can ask the ghost, like, do you want to hurt me? And the ghost will respond to that as well.
Don't like.
I've been able to ask ghosts where they're at. They'll tell me exactly what room in the house that they're in. I've been able to ask ghosts how old they are. Are they angry that I'm there? All kinds of stuff. They'll say all kinds of things. The one that's gotten me the most was a Ouija board that we played on where I got haunted. And I'm not gonna say what happened because that episode's fucking going in. That was a goddamn good episode. But I got haunted, and then 10 minutes later asked the Ouija board where the ghost was, and the ghost brought up the whole instance about what happened in the room 10 minutes ago. I was like, no fucking way. I spelled it out on the Ouija board. What is the paranormal? Do ghosts exist? Are demons real? These are the questions that you've asked. Here is our attempt at answers. Follow us to some of the most haunted places that Steam has to offer. Dead Buddies, Paranormal Investigators. Oh, you turned the TV on. Ooh, I'm fucking terrified. You don't even have Sports Center, Carol.
She's in the basement. She's in the basement. Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Holy shit,
Fucking God.
Run! Oh my god. Oh my god. You fucking asshole!
Elizabeth Clark. Ah! Ah! Open the door! Open it now! Open it! No, Nope. 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 Oh shit! Elizabeth. No. Oh no, Chris, please leave, Chris.
Oh! Shit! It's right there! Mike! She just want you in! Mike! I can't! You're locked in!
I'm dead.
So, hard fucking transition, because I don't know where the fuck we left off, and we had some technical difficulties. So, this is where we're at now. We're owning it. This is where we're at now. But yeah, cool, Ghost Show. I'm going to try to get a trailer up, no promises, because I have a lot of fucking work on my plate, but I'm trying. Hopefully that will be up, and it will be the intro to the Ghost Show, which I'm super pumped about. I'm working hard on it, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, it will definitely be the intro. I just don't know if I can get it up before the first episode. We should, though. We'll see.
We will get it up.
Okay, there you go. If
Are
we
you
don't,
suddenly gonna help him with the editing?
I am helping him, not with the editing, but with other
he's
parts
fine.
of it.
He's helping me find the clips and stuff, so that way it's not all on my shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, Kelsey.
But there we go. If it doesn't go
You're
up,
pulling your weight. Damn.
you can hold James 100% responsible.
You can fucking not.
Nope. Yeah, I will.
You can hold me responsible, but really, it's the person that hasn't taught me how to edit yet. So, in reality, it all goes back to Chris.
I just want to not put a fucking trailer out, and then on the episode 1, just to see people like JoJo who are all like, "Wow, no trailer. Thanks a lot, James." I would totally have loved to see this series if I knew it was coming out with a trailer. Thanks a lot.
I will leave a scathing comment.
Oh man, that's great. Something that I did want to point out though, because I said I was gonna do a little mini trailer for the channel if it existed and it doesn't, was the Gauntlet game show that I did on Darkstar. It is up to episode 2 is already out, and I think episode 3 is about to come out. He did not do a trailer, so I do not have a trailer. But I know there were some people in the comments that wanted to go watch it. There were some people on the cast that wanted to go watch it. It is out on Darkstar. Make sure you go over there. You type in the Gauntlet. It's literally the only thing that's going to come up. And there's 2 episodes out. I don't remember who was the thumbnail of the first one, but I'm the thumbnail of the second one. So if you got my thumbnail, you're on the second one. Go back to the one before that and then watch through. But yeah, so it is out. Go check it out because we had a lot of fucking fun. Tony put a lot of hard work into editing that because I was there and know all the bullshit side talks that happened after every single, not after every single game, every single round we would get off on some tantrum and just talk about random shit. So he had an ass load to fucking edit. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. So go check it out.
Now,
and show
he knows you guys. Did he schedule that? Because if I was doing this, I would absolutely be like, they're going to bitch and argue about shit for a good 30 minutes here, and then we'll get to the next point.
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure. He literally was all like, who does anything this the last Sunday before football? Who does anything on this Sunday? Nobody? Okay, cool. I'm scheduling for like 3.5 hours. And I think we got it done in about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. So
good job, Tony.
But we got 4 full episodes out, so the entire gauntlet, if you will, was completed. So woot woot. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, if you want to go check that out, check it out. Like I said, Darkstar. If you're on the Dead Funny homepage, you'll see Dead Funny BFFs. It's the only channel that's over there. Click on it and type in the gauntlet in the search bar, and you should find it. If not, it'd probably be one of the newest videos that he's putting up. So. But yeah, so wanted to throw it out there because I said I put a trailer out, but now I want to be like, it doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. So I can't put out something that doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, can't put out something that doesn't exist. I'm sorry. But yeah,
You could.
nope. Tony did ask me if I wanted to make my own trailer for it. I was like, fuck you, dude, no. Other shit I gotta record and edit. I ain't got time for that. But yeah. Oh, man. But yeah, it's been crazy. We've been looking. That's what I wanted to talk about, Kelsey. Kelsey, Man of Medan.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know they had a sequel?
No.
I
Right?
randomly found it the other night.
He randomly fucking found it whenever he was looking for games for us to do for game night. He's like, hey, we should test this out. And I'm like, 4 college kids with their professor going to da-da-da-da-da. And I'm sitting here reading all this shit. And I was like, I don't know if this is multiplayer. So then I watched the fucking trailer and it's called Tales of Hope or something like that. Tales of Hope or Trial of Hope. And it's the fucking sequel. He's like, so you've survived the Man of Medan and now you're here. And I was like, how is this so under the radar? I haven't even heard anything about this. Man of Medan was like everywhere. Fucking
it's not out yet.
everywhere. Yeah, it's about to come out. It's literally about to come out. You can pre-order it now. I think it's like
I'm so
20.
excited.
Yeah, it's like 20 or 30 bucks. I was like, what? How is this so under the radar? And like they literally ended the trailer with letting you know that there is a possible 3rd game coming out too.
Hey.
Because he even said, maybe
those
I'll
are
catch
ones I
you
wanna
here.
hear.
Maybe I'll catch you at Man of Medan, or maybe I'll catch you at the next one. And I was all like, oh shit. Yeah, I was like, what? How did this go so low under the radar? Like everybody was freaking out about that game when it came out. Everybody.
Yeah, that when it came out and some major YouTubers picked it up, it even brought back attention to Until Dawn, which was one of the first ones that they did. Which I like better than Man of Medan. Although I've always heard it Man of Medan rather than Man of Medan, but I don't
Whatever.
know.
That's because there's no other vowel. It's just it's MED.
I don't know. I didn't actually play the first one. I had so many people tell me what the game was that it kind of ruined it for me, so I didn't play it because I definitely think it's one of those that you need to go through it blind versus being
Inexperienced,
like, oh
yeah.
yeah, well if you do this and this and this, then this person could possibly die. And I was like, why would you tell me that? Like, what?
Because now you're guaranteeing I'm not going to play it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Until Dawn I think was a lot better. So if you ever have, you don't have one of these days, Chris, but every now and then I have days where I have to do a whole bunch of data entry. I'm an accountant, everybody. This is part of what we do. And on those days, I need like YouTube up with something that's really entertaining, something that's got a story. And so I will actually throw up some playthroughs of Until Dawn. And it's fantastic. It's very, very entertaining. And it's really well done. Check it out if you ever need something entertaining on YouTube while you're working. It's really good.
Fair enough.
But I'm so excited to hear that they've got a second one coming out.
Yeah, no fucking clue. Literally, James just sent me the trailer, and I was like, okay. I was like, I gotta tell Kelsey about this. I wonder if she knows about it.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I might actually get a chance to play one of these now because I've watched all the rest of them and I've never played one because there's no, like, once you've watched it, there's no point.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. It's another one of those games where I was gonna play and I watched somebody play it, and it was oh god, Last of Us. Last of Us. That would be it. Yeah, I watched someone play that, and I didn't know I was watching them play that game because I didn't know that much about it. And everybody's like, "Oh, Last of Us is great. You should try it out." And I was like, "Well, seen the whole game now."
The part where you actually play that game is pretty good. Like, it's actually, the dealing with the zombies and such is pretty compelling stuff. But
I bet.
also you don't have to play it. It's fine.
I haven't played the second one though. I've been thinking about it, but I haven't played the second one though. Especially now that I have a
I haven't
PlayStation.
either.
I've been waiting for Scott to finish it because he got to go first on that game.
Got you. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's rough because right now I'm just so stuck between the fact of the new consoles are coming out and everything that we're seeing fucking trailers for now are obviously going to be on the new consoles, and I'm just like, oh. And how are we getting to a state where systems are being completely sold out before they even launch? Like, I don't remember, that was never a thing until the Switch. The Switch was like the first thing to do that. Possibly the Wii. I feel like that it was hard to get the Wii.
I think Wii U also, because of the Wii hype, was a real issue to get at launch too.
But the Wii U was not anywhere near as good as the Wii, from what I remember.
Oh no, it was just like the first day people were hyped up about it because of the Wii.
Gotcha.
And so it was hard. I had to go to like 4 different stores to get one
Okay, gotcha.
first.
Yeah, but it's like how we were talking about the Xbox before we got on camera. I mean, that's crazy to me that it's already sold out. The new X Series is already sold out, and it's not even fucking close to the holiday season yet. I mean, it's close, but not that close, you know? I don't...
I mean, is some of this desperation? Is this like COVID isolation desperation for give me something new and something different?
I mean, maybe, because I
Maybe
know people
some
are
of it
just...
is
Go ahead, JoJo.
sorry. Some of it is COVID impacting their ability to manufacture it. They make a
Oh,
lot
I didn't
of
think
I don't
about
get
that.
If I don't get it now, I'm not going to get it at all.
in China. And so like there's a real issue of supply chain and stuff to actually make the systems.
That's fair.
Oh. Okay, so the fear that they're never going to get it. Sorry, JoJo, I know I talked over you. I apologize. But the fear that they're never going to get it, or they're not going to get it until all the rest of their friends have one. It's, it's February of next year kind of thing when it comes out. Or, sorry, February of next year when they actually can get their hands on it. Is that what you're telling me?
I was saying there's just way less supply of it. Like, I think they're making way fewer PlayStation 5s than PlayStation 4s at the same time. Yeah, I mean, at launch. Because they don't have the parts for it.
Well, I think they just said that they're going to stop making them now. Yeah, they're stopping PlayStation 4s, aren't they? I'm pretty sure that they just released saying that they're not going to be doing any more PlayStation 4s.
I know they did that for the Xbox. They're no longer making the
Xbox One.
Xbox is what, yeah.
And they stopped making one of those.
But I believe
I meant relative to the PlayStation 4 at the PlayStation 4's launch versus the PlayStation 5's launch, They had all the parts they needed 8 years ago or whatever, and so they could give you all the PS4s you need, but now they're like scrounging.
Well, I believe I read there was an article out that said Sony was only going to release a few thousand consoles, or like a lot less consoles than they normally do because they had to lower the price to compete with Microsoft.
Yeah, I do know that they had to do that. They definitely had to lower the price to compete with Microsoft.
So they couldn't make as many consoles.
Because that was the thing. Everybody's all like, let's see who's going to actually give us the best price. And then like Microsoft dropped their price way before they said they were going to, and Sony shit a brick. It was like right after Sony put their fucking prices out. Xbox was still going to wait like a month before they did theirs. Sony put their prices out, and Xbox's was way lower. Like about $200. So
I'm certain some of these CEOs have been on phone calls trying to figure out and strategize on where they were going to do the price point. I am surprised that it would be... I'm surprised. I'll just put it that way. I'm surprised.
They have the 2 versions of the PlayStation 5, right? There's the one with a disc drive and the one without a disc drive. And the one without a disc drive is $100 cheaper, but a disc drive doesn't cost $100 to manufacture.
Right.
So they are taking a loss on those disc drive, the ones without the disc drive, for sure.
For sure. Absolutely. 100%.
And so they're not making as many of those either because they don't want you to buy that one. Want to have it? They want to be able to say, "Hey, check it out. We got a $400 or $300 whatever it is system." They don't really want you to buy that one.
Well, because they're playing chicken with it right now. They're playing chicken with each other.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to just move to everything digital download, but they also don't want to lose the sales on being the first person to do it. Because whoever goes strictly to digital download, they're going to lose all those people who still like to go to GameStop, who still like to go to midnight releases of games and get their physical copies. They're going to lose all that business. So everybody's playing chicken with each other right now to see who's going to do it first.
Yeah.
So this is like you said, they have their way to be like, hey, here's the one we want you to buy. But if you really want to hold on to your physical copies, then you could spend an extra $100 to be able to get this one. So, yeah, I agree. It's shit, but I understand the strategy behind it. So it's business. It's business. And video game industry just keeps booming and booming, gets bigger and bigger every year, so it's not going anywhere. But it's also crazy because I was talking to a lot of people the other day because we had a huge lobby of Among Us. We had like 10 of us playing. And I was like, it's crazy to me to think that, like, Final Fantasy aside, because I'm obviously biased, I can't think of another AAA title that's had my attention for months on end, unlike the fact of this new Ghost game that me and James just got and Among Us. That right there is a total of $15, both those games together. And my attention has just been dead on these games. Dead on these games. Not even AAA titles. Not even AAA titles. It's just crazy to me that there's just so many indie games out there that, Among Us, that's a great fucking underdog story. Got released a long time ago. A lot of people think it's a brand new game, and it's not. It got released like a fucking year, 2 years ago, and no one fucking played it. And then it took one big streamer to play it and be like, wow, this game is amazing. And bam, it is the hottest thing being watched on Twitch right now. Constantly anywhere between like fucking 100 to 400,000 views. Constantly. $5 game. That's crazy.
And every big streamer since has played it.
Yep. It's just nuts.
Yep. It was released in 2018.
There you go. 2018. That's how long that game's been out. Didn't even know it fucking existed. Literally didn't even know. Till fucking a couple months ago. And I was like, oh.
Couple months?
Yeah, a couple months ago. I literally didn't know it existed at all. I saw a couple people in my stream. Go ahead.
You started being aware of it a couple months ago?
Yeah, being aware of it. Yeah. Like completely being aware of it. I had no idea it even existed. I saw a couple of people in my streaming network playing it, so that I knew about it. And then James was constantly hardcore, like, "Hey man, we need to try this out." Like, because like we'll do that back and forth where I'll be like, "Hey dude, we're really missing out on this Fall Guys hype. We should really be trying to stream this." And so then we'll stream it a couple times. So then he was hitting me back with like, "Dude, we're really missing out on Among Us. Like, we really need to play this." So then I fucking was like, "All right, cool, let's stream it." And I was like, "Holy fuck, this game's great." So
yeah,
it's intense. It's intense.
I finally got it. Based on everybody's recommendation, and played it with some friends recently. And I genuinely hate hidden identity games, as I've mentioned on here before. This was so much fun. I absolutely loved Among Us. I never got to be the imposter. My amazing, wonderful, poker face, quiet husband was the imposter 3 times in a row.
Damn.
And my favorite part is the moment that we accused him, he didn't try to defend himself. He just got a smirk on his face and started giggling into his beer. It was amazing.
That's great. That's great.
It's brilliant.
It's gotten to the point where I don't think people really so much even look hardcore like at like solid facts in my friend group, because like most of the times you normally have close to like a full lobby, like anywhere between like 8 to 10 people. So we literally get to a point where it's like people are trying to remember people's like ways that they act. So like I'll hear somebody call out, be like, "Oh, well, Chris was acting like a sarcastic asshole this entire game, so obviously he's not the fucking imposter," or stuff like that, you know? So like people are starting to look more for tells than anything else. It's pretty fucking great. So we have because we also do house rules too. Like,
we're
for instance,
steadily putting those out.
Yeah, I mean, we're steadily updating those too. But like, for instance, we don't talk whatsoever until it gets to the voting rounds. You can't say anything at all. And then whenever you're on the voting rounds, you need to actually like have like one of the biggest things that we do. And this is my favorite rule. If you call an emergency meeting like within the very beginning of the game, just to try to get someone called out, we immediately all vote for that person.
With no proof.
With no proof, yeah. Like let's say it's like game start. emergency meeting. Okay, Kelsey vented. That person's getting automatically voted out. Not Kelsey. That person's getting voted out automatically. It's like waste of time. There's no way
Wait a
in 10
minute.
seconds you saw this person vent.
Okay.
A lot of randos will do that. We played with a lot of randos that within like the first 5 seconds, they'll just call an emergency meeting. And you only have so many of those. So it's like, okay, you're being a dick wasting it. And we play with the kill confirm off. So we do not have the kill confirm on. So not only are you wasting an emergency, but you're also wasting a potential person who is possibly not an imposter as well. Just to fucking get them voted off. So we immediately just kick that person off because they're just gonna keep doing it over and over and over again if we don't vote them off. Yep. It's great. That's my favorite role so far. It's great because we actually had this guy come and play with us, and he is actually like in our stream sometime, and he jumped in and he plays with a good buddy of mine, Wes, who also likes to play like this, which pisses me off. So Wes, if you're watching this, fuck you, dude. Stop playing like that. But anyways, so love you, dude, but fuck you. Anyways, so but they like to do that where they'll just call emergency meetings out of nowhere and then just automatically be like, oh, so-and-so vented, or so-and-so did this, or so-and-so did that. Or the worst one I hate, emergency meeting. Okay, Pink is sus. Okay, why do you think Pink is sus? I don't know. I just think Pink is sus. So you wasted an emergency meeting to tell us that you suspect someone, but you have absolutely zero evidence. Yep. Sweet. So yeah, those people, they're not worth it. We just kicked them right off. And so, like, literally this dude did it twice in a row. So me and James, and I want to say Tony too, he was literally our first vote to get kicked off every fucking round. And he was just like, why do you guys keep voting for me? And I was like, because you did dumb shit that one game. That's all it took for me. You did it that one time, and you're gone.
And now we permanently hate you and will never give you a chance to make better decisions. Nope. We're just going to punish you for eternity. So glad you're playing with us.
Yep, 100%. To be fair, he was not invited.
I'm sorry, to be fair, what?
To be fair, he was not invited. He decided that he was just going to jump in. Yep. And we already had 2 people who were waiting, but he jumped in, so I felt rude if I kicked him out. Because obviously we're streaming, so they can see the room code, and most of our people who are in our stream communities, and this is gonna be a little bit behind the scenes, but I honestly don't care because there's nothing to do about it anyway. But for those of you who stream with me and you're in my fucking Discord, and you know that I have like over 40 something fucking people in my Discord, I have rooms that we can jump in and play games together, and then I have rooms that I only let like my actual friends see, where we can jump in and not have to worry about random people just jumping in and wanting to play games with us, where we can still go and just chill and hang out and be friends. So, because a lot of people use my Discord for gaming and shit, like a lot. Like I had to start making specific text and voice channels for specific games, so that way people can like do meetings and meet up and fucking go jump in this game and shit like that. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we were in the general chat, which is the one everybody can see. So then he just jumped in and was like, "Hey, I'm here and I'm gonna play." Sweet, cool. Glad you invited yourself. But yeah.
To be fair, that's what any of us would have done, but...
yeah, but there's a difference. We all like each other. So...
I
wouldn't go that far.
That's fair.
No,
you tell each other to fuck off a lot for people who like each other.
That's love. That's what that is.
I mean,
that's
yeah.
Love.
I say that to you at least once a week, and I like you, so...
That's fair. See? That's love. That's what that is. But...
I don't know about that. I don't know very many people that walk up and be like, you know what? Fuck you. I love you. Just doesn't happen.
You don't have the right friends, James.
Says the man who locked Chris's mother in with a ghost and was going to leave her to die.
I mean, I never claimed we were friends, but...
Oh, good! She watches our content. You're going to get a message about this later. This is brilliant.
That's true. She watches our content. Oh, man.
Guess you're not challenging my spot at the top of the rankings in the Chris's mother tier list.
The affection of Chris's mom.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm like pretty far up there.
I'm pretty sure you're pretty not.
I don't know.
After that stunt?
Especially after you locked her in the fucking room with that ghost. No, I am 100% sure you are down there in the shit list with me, so.
I would never do that.
JoJo and I wouldn't do that to you.
I like how both of you had to look directly at the camera as you were saying that to make it even just that much more of like, this is a message to you.
Sincerely, from my heart, I don't do that.
Well, I would definitely do that to you. All right.
Oh, man. But yeah, like I said, it just I don't know. It's weird. 'Cause like I said, I obviously I want the new Final Fantasy, and that's gonna be only on PlayStation. That pisses me off. They released the fucking commercial, and at the bottom it said also available on PC, very small, and then fucking went back and retracted it. And I guess it's gonna have a 1 year exclusivity on fucking Sony. I was like, God damn it! Like I already was gonna have to get the new PlayStation just for the remake. When I had to get it for 16 too, I was like, motherfucker. I was like, they're just making it that much harder for me to want to be able to buy both the Xbox and the PlayStation. It's probably gonna be a while before I get the new Xbox. Is basically what I'm getting at.
I mean, it just.
So did you see the big time Microsoft news a few days ago?
I did, and that's why I want the Xbox. But dude, it doesn't. There's nothing Microsoft can release that will outweigh Final Fantasy for me. There's nothing.
What is the big time?
Kelsey, Microsoft purchased Bethesda.
Yeah,
Make
Bethesda.
like Skyrim, Fallout.
That's crazy.
Now, huge ass
maybe
things.
make a
They bought a
decent Fallout
giant
game.
media company.
For $4
like
billion.
$7 billion.
Oh, was it 7? I thought it was 4. It might have been 7.
I think it might have been. I think 4 might have been Minecraft. I don't know. It's a ton of money. It's like the biggest
It's a ton of money.
merger of companies in games ever. Kind of.
It is a ton of money. It is a lot.
Yeah.
It was a B. That much we know. It was the Trace Comma Club. That's for sure. It was a B. At least a B. So yeah, that's a lot. I couldn't
I have
believe
not
it.
heard anybody reference Trace Comma Club in a while. That's fantastic.
Where did you hear
Continue.
that from?
Sorry.
Where did you hear that from?
From the show, I
Silicon
thought that originated it from Silicon Valley.
Yes. Oh, I didn't know you watched it. That's like one of my favorite shows. I had no idea that you watched that.
Yeah, it's really good.
The show is so fucking amazing. I've literally have seen that show like 1,000 times from start to finish. I love that show so much. It's so fucking good. Oh my god, it's great. I'm happy now. I didn't know because I literally said it, and as I was saying, I was like, "There's not a single person that's gonna get this fucking reference," and both of you got the reference.
Yeah, the one time. No, that is what I'm here for. For references that other people understand, you have JoJo and James. For the references that not a damn soul's gonna get, that's what I'm here for.
All right.
And also, that's what
Got it
JoJo's here
too.
for. He's got a pretty
JoJo's
good
like, I
corner
got
on that
it
market.
too.
Oh, good job.
Oh man, yep. The Trace.
If you haven't watched that show, check it out. It's totally
Yes,
worth it. It's very
amazing.
good.
On HBO for streaming. I know that much. Oh man, yeah, I watch that show so much. My favorite thing to do is like whenever someone sees me watch that show and they're like, "Oh, what is this?" and they don't know what it is. I show them the episode where they have the fucking what's his name, the Carver or whatever they called him, the kid that was the hacker or whatever. And he's like, he needs his Adderall, and fucking what's his face goes over there and starts beating the shit out of those kids. That's the first episode of show. Both of you are looking at me like you don't remember this episode at all.
Got.
It was like the early episodes of them making Pied Piper, and then they hired that kid who was supposed to be like this crazy fucking hacker and stuff like this, so that way he could work on their cloud, and he ended up like deleting a lot of their shit. So then
I remember that.
yeah, and he didn't have his Adderall, so Richard had to go get Adderall for him, and he went and bought Adderall off that little kid, but it wasn't actual Adderall, it was fake.
Yes,
And
I
then
do remember
fucking,
this.
what's his face? Fucking, I can't remember his fucking name. Went over there and beat the shit out of the fucking kids. Yeah, it was Ehrlich. Yeah, Ehrlich. Ehrlich went over there and started beating the shit out of the kids. Yeah, show that to them. They're like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "The greatest show ever is what this is." It's like the greatest. The guy that plays
You choose weird introductions sometimes, my friend.
I love
that
it.
one's
The
bizarre.
guy that plays Jared, he is so fucking like typecasted. It's ridiculous. That is literally his character in every fucking show he's in. Like every fucking show he's in. He does play it well. He does play it well. I'll give you that. He does play it well.
But he's gotta get sick of it at some point.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he's never gonna be like a Marvel superhero. That's not gonna happen. You know.
No, but he could be the nerdy guy behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's fun.
But they're giving more and more of those roles to hot women, so
There you go.
what can you do?
Hey, but Ehrlich got one. Ehrlich got one. Yeah. He was fucking Weasel for Deadpool. He was his nerdy guy behind the scenes.
Oh yeah. Eventually, every actor ever will be in a Marvel-based movie because they just or TV series or something because they just make so many of them.
I like.
Eventually, he can be like Hulk's buddy or something.
I like how literally no one is excited for Black Widow apparently, which I haven't seen enough to hate Black Widow. The only thing that I'm not excited about is that they chose Taskmaster to be one of her villains. and I'm not excited that Taskmaster's first debut is in a Black Widow movie because it really doesn't make sense, like comic book wise. But whatever, is what it is. We'll see what happens. But like, no one's excited for it.
Kill him off. Like, I'm worried they'll
kill him off.
Taskmaster, Black Widow. Oh shit! Taskmaster got hit by a train.
He's
No more
dead.
Taskmaster.
Yeah. Because in a real world scenario, I think Taskmaster would literally hand Black Widow her ass 10 out of 10 times. I mean, his superpower is photographic reflexes. So he just watches you fight for 2 minutes and then he knows everything your body's going to do. It's like, how do you beat that? A person who does not have superpowers. How do you beat that? I mean, this is a man who's taken down Captain America before. And we know Black Widow would lose to Cap. I mean, like, let's just be real. But anyways, like I said, I've got nothing against Black Widow. I think she's a great character. I hope the movie's going to do great. But there's so many people who don't think the movie's going to do well. And I saw this meme that cracked me the fuck up where it was like Marvel's next phase set up and Black Widow, because of COVID and shit, that's the only movie coming out for Marvel this year. And it's like in November. And everybody's like, man, dude, this is the first year since before 2009 that a single Marvel movie hasn't come out. That's funny, but pretty fucked up.
Got pushed back again. It's literally not even coming out this year anymore.
It's not now?
It's it's back to May of 2021 now.
Because New Mutants came out.
Yeah.
Finally. And I didn't even go see it.
Come out, yeah.
Because I am literally in the trimester stages of my girlfriend's pregnancy, so I do not want to risk any chance of me getting sick and bringing that home. So,
Chris, what the fuck do you think you just said?
I said I'm in the trimester stages of my girlfriend's pregnancy.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
What exactly does that
It's all-
mean?
As in, my girlfriend is in the trimester of her pregnancy.
There are 3,
Mhm.
and every moment you're pregnant, you're in one of them.
Okay.
So what the fuck are you saying?
I don't know where I'm wrong, but
That she's pregnant.
She's pregnant.
Oh, she's in. You mean she's in the 3rd trimester?
yeah,
Because there's
she's in the
Division
third
of the-
trimester.
9 months.
Okay, because what you
Yeah,
said
you
was,
said
I'm in the trimester stage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
I'm
basically
sorry.
just said, I'm in a
Try-
semester of school.
Got you.
And like it meant something.
Try for some reason. Just I went with it. So try. Okay, sorry. We're in the 3rd trimester. My bad. Since
There
you know.
you go.
Either way, it
No,
doesn't
you
matter.
said something
Asshole.
meaningful.
Literally doesn't matter because from the start of the fucking pregnancy to the end, it's literally the same risk. But anyways, so since we're already so close to her being born, I'm basically choosing not to go and possibly bring this back to my household. And, you know, because no one knows how bad that could affect a pregnant woman, 1, and 2, the child inside of her. So,
Yeah.
I've not seen the memes yet.
Imagine having to explain to your daughter that the reason she had some like complications at birth is because you went to go see New Mutants.
1, my daughter's going to have more than enough complications. 2, yeah, that would be... Yeah, I'm not
be
adding that on top of that. No. Oh,
To go see
Yeah.
Wolf's Bane. Sorry.
That was fucking hilarious. Oh, I went to go see Wolfsbane. Sorry.
Big fan of Wolf's Bane.
Big fan of Wolfsbane.
Worth you not
Oh,
breathing for the
shit.
rest of your life. That got dark. I don't mean that.
But yeah. But anyways. So, I haven't got to see that yet. But like I said, Black Widow's good, but I agree with you. If they kill off Taskmaster, that's going to fucking suck. Because Taskmaster is easily one of my favorite, like, villains
Taskmaster's
/
sick.
mercenaries. So, yeah. He was really, really cool. I enjoyed him in all the Deadpool comics that he cameoed in. And that made me buy some of his own comics. And, yeah. Woo woo. But, we'll see what happens.
I'm still upset by you saying I think he will literally hand her ass. That was just very graphic and upsetting.
I feel like we're just in 2 different friend groups sometimes. I just really feel that. Like, I'll say stuff that is just so normal in my friend group. Like earlier whenever I did the whole shit pushed in, and now hand her ass. Like, these are normal things in my group. And it's just like I say it here, and then it's like, man, that's so graphic, and that's like an everyday fucking like, man, dude, I'm glad we fucking got on Smite today, get our asses handed to us. This was fucking great. Like, that's a normal
It's
thing.
Talk about the old age.
It was the fact that you put literally in front of it. Because I've heard hand somebody their ass, but
Okay, gotcha.
literally hand her ass
Oh, yeah, for
becomes
sure.
a different thing.
If there was
She can
anybody to
have
do
budget.
it,
Taskmaster probably has a sword that he can use to
he does.
slice off an ass.
Yeah, and then
Then
hand it to her.
he could hand it back to her.
And then present the
Sorry.
ass. Yeah.
Yes.
Kelsey just takes the fucking fun out of things sometimes.
Do you actually feel that way? I'm sorry.
It's like, here's the parade, and then fucking Hurricane Kelsey just comes in and fucking kills everybody. It's not even just raining on the parade. She just fucking kills everybody. Everybody died. Everybody died. We were all alive. We were partying. We were having fun. Now everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. The first hurricane to ever hit Wisconsin. This is 0 people left alive.
Wow.
People left alive because Kelsey's humorless. I'm sorry.
Kelsey, if you're the first hurricane to hit Wisconsin, like I think there's a bigger issue than Wisconsin. You get a lot of people to get there.
No, I feel bad.
Oh man. And what a perfect note to leave this all off on. So, if you enjoyed this episode of Death Funny Podcast, I'm just gonna make Kelsey sad face the fucking thumbnail of this one.
This is my frog face. I look like a frog.
Oh man. If you enjoyed the Death Funny Podcast, make sure you like, subscribe. Also turn on notifications, that way you get notified next time we upload another video. Hit us in the comment section below. Let us know your thoughts on, what you think about the gaming prices for these new systems coming out. Also, we got told that gaming prices are also going to be going up as well by like $10. I think it was like they're not no longer going to be $5.99, but $6, or no longer $59.99, but $69.99. So yeah, those are going up in price too. So whoop, there's also that.
Are they gonna finish the games before they release them?
Oh man, that's funny. Remember back in the old days when they actually did release finished games? That's a long time ago. Oh man. But anyways, like I said, hit us in the comment section below about that. Don't forget, once again, turn on notifications because the next podcast you see will be our 100th episode, and we're going to celebrate, have fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. And then on top of that, the fucking anniversary should be this is Monday, so Thursday, our 2-year anniversary. Make sure to come hang out, check out some Dead Funny content, and also the launch of the store. It will be on there on every video going forward from the first. You will be able to access the link to go to the Dead Funny store and score some awesome merch. Ugh, I can't talk right now. Score some awesome merch.
Please don't scorch our merch.
Score some awesome merch.
That sounds gross.
This is the best part. Is like, because I just flub and I just go through it to where like I just got through doing a DFU with Kelsey, where she fucked up her outro like 3 times and had to take it from the top every time. I'm like, fuck that. I just go through it. It's gonna happen. Let's just get it. Keep rolling, exactly. But anyways, we have the Twitch links and the Twitter links down below. Make sure to go check those out and hang out with people, support them, show them some love. You got JoJo down there, me, James, for sure. We're all streaming. I think Brandon started streaming recently as well, now that Microsoft decided to get rid of Mixer, so he had to come back to big old daddy Twitch. So make sure you go check those out as well. But at the end of all this, hope you guys have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next time.